you may already know, after my tour ended, I remain out of the country undergoing treatment for a dependency on pain medication. This medication was initially prescribed to see the excruciating pain that I was suffering after recent reconstructive surgery on my scalp.
Now, as you look in here, Michael Jackson talks about his innocence from 1993 through the child molestation allegations. And in 2003, the mass media tried it again, which really got me mad. Today, I'm making a special video on Michael Jackson because the rest of this month is gonna be highlighted on his allegations. So as we continue to look at some clips from his Neverland statement on his innocence, he was innocent, I know it, because you could actually see at towards the end of this interview he was starting to cry. Let's continue and take a look at some more of these clips.
There have been many disgusting statements made recently concerning allegations of improper conduct on my part.
Very true.
These statements about me are totally false. As I have maintained from the very beginning, I am hoping for a speedy end to this horrifying experience to which I have been subjected. I shall not in this statement respond to all of the false allegations being made against me, since my lawyers have advised me that this is not the proper forum in which to do that.
Michael Jackson tried as hard as he could, and all I gotta say is he tried harder and harder every time, giving to the children, throwing out money to charities, and he got trashed. It's a thing that this man that you're looking at right now, he, as immortal as people made him look, behind the immortal and happy and smiling face was lies and tears. Ever since he was little, as a child, he was running from his own father, trying not to get hurt, because his dad was a, how should I tell this, a son of a bitch. I'm saying it like that because it was no excuse for a man to be that rude and disgusting and to make his own children perform at a strip club at almost even in their teen years. Look at this man right here. Let's continue.
I will say that I am particularly upset by the handling of this mass matter by the incredible, terrible mass media. At every opportunity, the media has dissected and manipulated these allegations to reach their own conclusions. I ask all of you to wait and hear the truth before you label or condemn me. Don't treat me like a criminal, because I am innocent.
Although Michael Jackson, he did say us fans were the ones who kept him strong. And that was also I think one of his family members said he should give up if he don't like his career, and then Michael Jackson said, look at all them fans out there. They're the ones making us together. They're the ones keeping us strong. Well, he got to die a little bit happily. Well, he didn't die the way he should have, but he did die a couple nights before he died. He had the most happiest nights of his lives. During This Is It, getting ready for the biggest show, and it was nice enough that he even gave us footage. During the history tour, he was sick. Most of his rehearsals had him sick for history. He didn't even want to be mentioned. If you ever noticed through the history tour, he lip synced a lot. He barely sung. He only sung live a couple of songs. If you ever heard him do "Wanna Be Starting Something" live in Munich, you'll definitely hear him. He tried as hard as he could, and then later, after all the allegations, he gave back. He probably was gonna give up after a while if he didn't get any farther after these allegations. But you know what? He came back and tried to at least give us a comeback show. This is it.
I have been forced to submit to a dehumanizing and humiliating examination by the Santa Barbara County Sheriff Department and the Los Angeles Police Department earlier this week. They served a search warrant on me which allowed them to view and photograph my body, including my penis, my buttocks, my lower torso, thighs, and any other area that they wanted. They were supposedly looking for any discoloration, spotting, blotches, or other evidence of a skin color disorder
Called vitiligo.
called vitiligo.
I'm sorry I didn't let him finish that. Though the saddest part of it all, one of the people who did take these pictures was nasty. He was just disgusting, a rude ass guy. He made fun of his private area penis. You know that area. And he was making fun of the size, and I heard this on a biography, making fun of the size, spreading the word how he was not even a man, and he was basically calling him a woman. Who can help if you got a skin disorder? If you got a skin disorder, what can you do? He at least tried to do something, but then the media made him look worse. If you guys don't, if you haters don't even look at this, and if you go on Thriller, you don't even see much of fans anymore, because all you see is them haters, because they're believing that bullcrap from the media. Selfish.
Which I have previously spoken about. The warrant also directed me to cooperate in any examination of my body by their physician to determine the condition of my skin, including whether I have vitiligo or any other skin disorder. The warrant further stated that I had no right to refuse examination or photographs, and if I failed to cooperate with them, they would introduce that refusal at any trial as an indication of my guilt. It was the most humiliating ordeal of my life, one that no person should ever have to suffer. And even after experiencing the indignity of this search, the parties involved were still not satisfied and wanted to take even more pictures.
You see how much the media wants out of us? They just want to take more pictures and get more just to make things worse and make him look bad. He already gave the pictures of his whole body naked, and that's all. They said that's not enough to prove his innocence. They were going to put more lies on him and actually say he was a bad guy if he did not do this. He did it, and guess what? More came. This is disgusting. I swear. I swear that these people today have nothing better to do to just write lies and start gossip and make someone look bad. This man already went through bad stuff in his childhood. What are you gonna do? You're just gonna make him look bad. And you see on his tours, he actually cried thinking about his brothers after he did songs, but he even did all the couple of their songs on every one of his tour. Bad, History, Dangerous. And even this is it. And that tells you how much soft side he had to him. Some men don't have a soft side, but this one did because of his own childhood. If you guys cannot see this, especially haters, get a life.
It was a nightmare, a horrifying nightmare. But if this is what I have to endure to prove my innocence, my complete innocence, so be it.
Guys, all I can say is this man was a really innocent guy. That's all I'm showing you guys. You guys, especially you fans, real good fans, and not the fake fan, you guys know about his innocence. I've only been a fan for about 3 years since he died, and I know I can be a real fan. Michael was a good person, but people made him look bad. So anyway, every time I hear that song from the Dangerous album, Why You Wanna Trip on Me, that song shows how much power he cared for Earth. The word about that was saying, stop making lies about me, because before even the allegations, they even say he slept in a hyperbaric chamber, and put that all across the media. Even said he proposed to Elizabeth Taylor. They already had stuff they were gonna throw on him before the allegations. Why you want to trip me? Why you want to trip on me? It says, basically his message is, forget the lies and stuff. Focus on the world. Subscribe, comment, rate everybody, because this is really important. I thank you for your time. Bye. The rest of this month is gonna be highlighted on his allegations. So as we continue to look at some clips from his Neverland statement on his innocence. He was innocent, I know it. Because you could actually see at towards the end of this interview he was starting to cry. Let's continue and take Michael Jackson talks about his innocence from 1993 through the child molestation allegations. And in 2003 the mass media tried it again, which really got me mad. Today I'm making a special video on Michael Jackson because
You may already know, after my tour ended, I remain out of the country undergoing treatment for a dependency on pain medication. This medication was initially prescribed to see the excruciating pain that I was suffering after recent reconstructive surgery on my scalp.
now as you look in here,
Horrifying experience to which I have been subjected. I shall not in this statement respond to all of the false allegations being made against me, since my lawyers have advised me that this is not the proper forum in which to do that.
Michael Jackson tried as hard as he could, and all I gotta say is he tried harder and harder every time, giving to the children. Take a look at some more of these clips.
There have been many disgusting statements made recently concerning allegations of improper conduct on my part.
Very true.
These statements about me are totally false. As I have maintained from the very beginning, I am hoping for a speedy end to this horrifying